Thanks for tuning in, guys. In this video, I'm going to show you a head shave and exfoliation treatment that you can incorporate into your services. If you can master this service, you'll have everyone in your area with a bald head knocking down your door trying to get this service. It's all about appealing to the senses and creating an experience for the client. And even from a barbering standpoint, these haircuts are just fun to do. It just gives you something different outside of the normal taper or fade that you're going to do 90% of the time. As you can see, I'm just shaving all of the hair off with the trimmer, and I'm using light pressure. I'm simply letting the weight of the trimmer drag across his head. I'm not digging at all. He had just gotten off work before getting this haircut, so his scalp needed cleaning, but it's all good. That's what we're here for. I get so many comments asking me what shaver I use. I use the Bronze Series 5, but you can use whatever shaver you want. I'm not specifically endorsing this one. That's just what I use. I'm not using heavy pressure. Also, do not shave the neck area with the shaver. This area is very sensitive and prone to ingrown hairs. When you're using the shaver, you want to be thorough, so it's okay to rub your hands across the scalp to check for any rough spots. You want everything as smooth as possible. And right here, I just go back and clean up the neck area since I'm not using the shaver. I just want to get it as close as I can without irritating the neck. And he wanted to keep his beard pretty thick, so nothing too crazy. We're just putting an edge on it. Just enough to make it pop. And when you're using a razor, always comb away the residue and go over it at least 2 times. Alright, and now we're moving on to my favorite part, the steam treatment. If you have a steamer, it'll take a few minutes for it to crank up, so just keep that in mind. I like to let the scalp steam for about 2 to 3 minutes before I apply any product. The first step in this process is to exfoliate the scalp. I get a lot of comments of people asking me what exact products I use, but that's another reason I made this video. I want you guys to experiment. Find products that you like. I could easily tell you what I use, but that kind of takes the individuality out of it. I'm showing you guys this process so you can take it and make it your own. Alright, so now that we have the scalp nice and clean, we're going to take a hot towel, double check that it's not too hot, and then we're going to snugly wrap it and secure it in the front. You want the scalp to absorb as much of the steam in the towel as possible. And to my point earlier about appealing to all of the senses, you can infuse your towels with essential oil. This can give off a nice clean scent, or if it has peppermint in it, it can give a nice tingling sensation. Whatever you use, just use quality products. Now that we've done the exfoliation, now we're going to move on to moisturizing the skin. The thing about exfoliation, it cleanses the scalp, but it also strips it of its natural oils. And that's why we're using a moisturizer. I like to use vitamin E, but like I said, you guys can use whatever you want. Use rotary movements in the balls of your fingertips. And then finally, we're going to seal in that moisture and provide a protective barrier with aloe vera. It's also very soothing, so it will also minimize any chance of inflammation or irritation. If you guys like these shorter, straight to the point videos like this, let me know in the comments, or if you want me to do longer videos, comment also.